It's JaxDaGoddess. Okay, that's a little better. How y'all's doing? I hope y'all are doing well. So I'm just kind of sitting here. Um, it's really uh, no schedule for this or anything like that. I just have not been on here in a very long time. Hold on, I'm trying to fix this. Okay. Yeah, I haven't been on here in a very, very long time. Um, and I miss y'all. I've been going through a lot, but we back. Okay. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Y'all don't forget to say good morning back. Okay. Um, I'm gonna do a few readings too. Yeah, I'm gonna do me a few readings on here. I got my tea. And I'm kind of looking at my computer as well. Because I want to have a reference and all of that. So you kind of just me right now. And it's okay. You'll be fine. Your attention span is way longer than you think. So right now, um, and if you want a reading right now, I'll give you a free reading real quick. Um, just comment something. Make sure you don't forget to tell me good morning. Okay. But yeah, it's been a little time since I've been on here, but I miss y'all. I have to. I'm trying to get more into connecting with you all, and I've been seeing 222 a lot too, and that's about coming together. I mean, it is 2022, so I just want to come together with y'all. I feel like I don't really know my audience as much as I would like to, and this is exactly what I want to do. I want to get to know y'all better. And please let me know if you can hear me good. I know it's a little windy because I'm outside. Comment if you can. Let me go and see if I can hear my dad on stuff. Hey Bianca, how are you doing, girl? How is you doing? Hold on, I'm checking my sound and myself apparently. Okay. Can you can you please let me know if you can hear me good? Like if you're having any issues hearing me at all. You said I'm okay, can't complain yourself. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I'm a lot better than I was. Okay. Um, I'm a lot better than I was. Okay, good. Good, good, good. So, since you are here, would you like a reading? Let me know something. Okay, so give me a topic that you would like to, or what would you like a reading on? Is it love? Is it career? Is it just general? You just want to just see what comes up? Like what? Which one? Love? Is it for love? Yeah, I'm gonna get a little ASMR too, cause I mean a little of these yeah, these right here. Oh my god, why they so good like that? Mm-hmm. Okay, so since you said general, um, I'm gonna pick out of this deck. It has many different topics. You know what I'm saying? Things to think about, knowledge, all of that. So I'm going to start off with this. And let's see what we got for Bianca. Yeah, I have missed y'all. I know I've been gone, honey. But I ain't been gone for nothing. I have been handling so much business. There's a whole lot of things. Like this year, I feel like this is the year of the underdog. Like finally, the underdog is going to be able to grow and expand in the ways that they want. All right, so let's see. What do we got for Bianca? What messages do we have for Bianca today? Oh, what? Now, wasn't I just talking about the underdog, right? So we have beginnings. And also let's not skip over just women walking on water. Walking on water. So great new beginnings is coming. Let's see what else we got. And y'all don't forget to refer a friend and you know what I'm saying, all that good stuff. Show me some love because I shows love back. And the people who know, they know. Okay. All right, so we got Uranus, your potential for sudden change, enlightenment, and awakening. Come on now. Speak to it. We're going to clarify these things, okay? We're going to clarify. Let's do one more. Let's do one more. I can too, honey. I can too. We're going to get into me a little later. But, okay, so I said 3, but 2 more came out. The first one is compassion. So we're going to get on that. Okay, look at that. Like, it looks down there like fire. Maybe you're dealing with a fire sign or something. Okay. Then it says, the last one is the 10th house. Your achievements and status in the in the outside world. So maybe it is the inside world. Maybe it is about you feeling accomplished, whether or not it's showing on the outside world. You need to understand that you're already succeeding, baby. You're already succeeding. And the reason why you're going to be succeeding and you are succeeding is because it started within you first. You started to cheer yourself on, or you need to start cheering yourself on. Sorry if you hear all that, it's the wind. But maybe you need to start cheering yourself on, or you have been cheering yourself on. And you know what I'm saying? That's what Spirit's been wanting you to do this whole damn time. Like, understand that you are the shit. According to yourself. Forget what everybody else talks about. You the shit according to yourself. Okay? So let's get some clarifications, honey, because this is so exciting. This energy is very beautiful, honey. Very beautiful. Okay. Let's see. I want to use these. Yeah, so we're going to get into these cards. So let's start with the beginnings. The beginning of the beginning of the fucking beginning. Let me put these other cards to the side right quick. Alright, so what is there to be said about this new beginning for me? Man, I haven't done no readings in a very long time. Well, it's not super long. It's just it's been a while for a person who do it all the time. And I'm gonna start posting again too this week. It's just been a lot, y'all. But anywho, what's these beginning? Oh my goodness, beautiful. The sun card. The sun card. Radiating, like people may have been telling you that you have a glow. People could be telling you that you're looking good. Maybe your skin is getting more clear, or you just exuding so much like happiness and vibrance, and your frequency is like shooting through the roof. And the sun card is about like pure happiness, like truly being happy, and being happy within yourself, being happy about the person that you are, the person that you're becoming, but also living in the now moment and being present with who you are now and who you are becoming. What else? What else? You could be dealing with a Pisces too. I see a little fish, or look like a fish. Okay, anywho, death card, death and rebirth, a whole new person. I'm telling you, this is just a whole new transformation. It's something you've been working on yourself. You've been working on your inner self a lot, and it's beginning to show. It's beginning to show. I feel like you've learned so much, and you're finally at the point where you're not going to be making those same mistakes that you did before that got you in, these different situations or traumas or any of that. You said the old you died in August of 2020, but honey, this is a whole nother year. This 2 years. It's 2 years. It's 2 years. You transitioning again. You shedding skin again. You going places. Let me see what else. Yeah, I feel like you're not a worry ward anymore. You're not worried about what people are thinking anymore. You're finally releasing yourself from feeling a certain type of way. You're understanding the priorities. You're understanding people, the places, things that matter, like for real in your life, that truly matters. And because you're doing that and you're focusing on that, this is what's bringing in these new beginnings. Okay. And also with the world card, this ain't gonna be nothing. The world card is about accomplishments and having success. This is about completing something. So you completing something could have been recently, or it could be like now, like you're completing something right now. This is going to bring in this new beginning that's going to help you to build this foundation that you want for yourself. I just kept seeing a lot of threes. You have a lot of threes. Threes is about expansion. So with you, it's like you're expanding your business mind. You're expanding your money mindset. You've stopped a lot of shit. That's what I can say. Let me see what you said. And I'm ready to see where I'm going. I know I'm supposed to be successful this time, but I was like, yes, honey. Stop playing with yourself, because you have everything. And let me tell you something, because this relates to me as well as of recently. That's the same thing that I said. I need to stop playing with myself, because sometimes you don't even have a real fear, like you know what you're capable of, but it's the fact of doing it though. It's just like, that's a whole nother thing that you have to integrate into your life, and a whole nother mindset that you have to integrate into your life. And sometimes you just don't be enthused to do it, because you know what it entails. And you're so used to certain things. So it don't even necessarily be a fear, just be procrastination a lot of times. And I find that happening with me. You know what I'm saying? Like, how many more times are you going to let some great things pass you by? Time pass you by. the world pass you by. How many more times are you gonna do that before you get tired? For real, for real. Okay. So kudos to you. You're bringing in some new beginnings, baby. And let's go. Let's get into this Uranus energy. Your potential for sudden change, enlightenment, and awakening. So let's see what this is about. I keep having to fix my dang on earbuds. Okay. What's this Uranus? Oh. Okay. So. Ooh. So you have the Judgment. Four of Pentacles. I immediately know what I'm going to say for this. High Priestess, and then at the bottom of the deck you have the Tower card. So you've been changing a lot spiritually as well. I feel like you are debunking a lot of things that, or you're coming across a lot of truth that you resonate with, like on a soul level. I feel like you've been learning so much, and you feel like you've been not necessarily lied to, but I feel like a lot of people have omitted the truth from you spiritually, or people they were too scared to dive more deeply spiritually. So it kind of made you step back from wanting to dive more into it. And now I feel like you're finally branching off into getting more into, like, it could be meditation, it could be just researching a whole lot of spiritual knowledge. Like, you could be just learning so much, and it's really taking you to a different level. I mean, look at this. Look at this. The High Priestess is like meditating, and she's like astral projecting. And then this Judgment card, you see that she's like releasing that old self, or she's in the now moment, and spiritually she's ascending. You see how these both kind of just look the same? So it's like spiritually, you're shedding your old spiritual thoughts and ways of thinking. I feel like something happened. It could have been something that happened suddenly that made you feel like, okay, well, I don't subscribe to this no more. Or, I'm not into that anymore because it doesn't do anything for me. It doesn't help me spiritually. It doesn't feed my soul. And now you're delving into those parts of yourself that you've already had. I also feel like you're realizing that the signs and shit has been around you for a very long time. And it don't have to just be spiritually. It could be in whatever aspect. Oh, okay. So you said that brings me to how did you get into tarot? I want to buy this card. Okay, so let me tell you. It's a little backstory, right quick. How did I get into tarot? I cannot for the life of me remember what prompted me to, but I can kind of tell you around the time, like what part of my life I was in. So one of my exes, I had left him, and we weren't together anymore, and I was just going through a lot spiritually, and because of all the trauma and the situations and the negativity and all of the different things, I learned so much about myself, and that relationship opened up so many things that I didn't even know was inside of me. And that was at a time of my life where I had shed the naive part of myself. You know what I'm saying? Like, I started to immerse myself in a lot of truth. And then next thing you know, boom, I have tarot cards. And let me show you. What did I do? So let me show you my first deck. This is my first deck, and this is the Cleopatra um, deck. It's just a regular Cleopatra deck, and um, I got them. I don't know if I started seeing other people doing it, like, because once you start getting into spirituality, you just, it's so much energy, like you're flooded with new knowledge. And so when I seen tarot, I'm like, oh, okay. So then that's how I end up, buying it, and I started doing my own readings. Um, and I started, going through the definitions, but also filling out the cards myself. Um, and just, it's like, as you just go as you go. Okay. Um, there's no real rule book. I mean, there's basics, but tarot is really what you make it. Like, it's literally like what you make it. Um, plus with, of course, how the people who made the cards intended them to be used. So, um, you can go on Amazon. That's where I got my first deck. You can go on Etsy. I mean, tarot is everywhere. Just look it up and see which decks resonate with you. Like, which ones truly catches your eye, or which ones intuitively you feel like, oh, I want these, or I connect with these. That's how you pretty much buy your cards. Um, you can buy, when I tell you there's so many. Yes, and in doing this, it opens up so much more spiritually, because a lot of times it's literally like a veil over our eyes. You know what I'm saying? It's like a veil over our soul and our spirit. And when you start to open up and you start to learn more, you are just so amazed. And the spiritual journey is beautiful. Don't get it twisted. You're going to go through some shit, because you're supposed to go through some shit, because that's how you learn. You know what I'm saying? Um, Experience is always the best. But it's so beautiful. You open your eyes to so many different things. Like, you see nature in a different way. A lot of times when we're so busy with working, we forget to go outside and smell the fucking fresh air. When you get into spirituality, you start to appreciate the birds, appreciate the spring, appreciate the plants, you know what I'm saying, the oxygen, the life, ecosystems, and all of that type of stuff. Like, it's a whole thing, honey. Like, it's a whole thing. And but what I will say is, always stay true to yourself. Every You do not have to agree with every spiritual advisor or every reader. It also doesn't mean that you need to turn them down either. But you may not agree with them and how they do things. Always believe in yourself. Um, Listen to your intuition. Stop doubting your intuition. If I could tell you any spiritual advice right off the top, stop doubting your intuition. If you think that you're supposed to get that red dress yesterday, get that red dress. Okay? If you feel like you need to drink some water right now, drink you some water. If you feel like there is danger around you, but you can't see it, get yourself to a safe place. You know what I'm saying? Like, listen to your intuition at all times. Um, um, and let me see. Listen to your intuition and stop being wishy-washy with your damn self. Okay? Miss Libra, stop being wishy-washy with yourself. Hello, the other viewer. I hope that you're doing well today. And if you would like a reading, you can get one as well after I finish these. But stop doubting yourself. Okay? You're not thinking this for nothing. You're really not. And a lot of times, sometimes your intuition will tell you something right now, and you won't get it until, or something won't actually happen until the next day or the next week. But just because you don't see it right now, don't mean that you start to doubt yourself. Just chill out. Let it do what it's gonna do, because it's gonna happen how it's supposed to happen any damn way. All right, so let's get to this next card, and then we got one more after that. Okay. Compassion. So remember earlier I was talking about, I got my laptop up here for a reason. Let's define compassion. I'm a practical person too. Compassion. The definition of compassion, it is a noun. Sympathetic pity and concern for the sufferings or misfortunes of others. So, to me, I feel like you be giving way too much of yourself. But we gonna clarify. But I'm just saying, to me, my intuition tells me that you've just been giving way too much of yourself. And yes, you can be empathetic, but if you are not in a position to help yourself right now, you are not in a position to help nobody else too. Okay, so we gonna see, because I see, yeah, see, look at this, the Hermit card. The Hermit card. Do you see that she's by herself? She is by herself in her own energy. That's what you need to be doing. Be in your own energy for a while. You are climbing up the ladder, the stairs to success. You are gaining so much knowledge right now. You are emitting, like your spirit right now is like a big beacon. And people, they know that whatever they're going through, B is going to be there. They don't need to have that type of entitlement over you. No, ma'am. If they ain't your children, they don't have that entitlement. Even your children sometimes don't even have it. You know what I'm saying? But, yeah, stop giving so much access of yourself. Like, you need to be just by yourself for a while. You said, I do, but I'm learning confirmation. Yes, ma'am. And let me tell you something. For a person who is like that as well, I had to look around. Like, what do I have right now? Like, am I where I want to be? Am I at a space where I can give myself, I can give my time, money, energy, and all of these things to this other person? And furthermore, are they going to do that back for you? Are they going to give you that time and energy back? Are they going to reciprocate the energy that you're emitting and giving? And if they're not, or if it's taking too much from you, you need to stop. Because you're trying to get to your own space of happiness. You know what I'm saying? You're trying to accomplish your own goals that are going to make you happy. You don't have time for other people right now. Now you have the Ten of Pentacles, which is about family. So it could be family. Could be your father or your parents. When it comes to that, always respect your parents. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes parents have to understand that you are not a child anymore, and it's time for you to make your own way, and time is ticking, and time waits for no man or no woman. They gonna have to know, I can't do this with you right now. I love you, but I can't do this right now. I have to pour into myself, mother and father. I cannot pour into you right now. I can't fix your issues right now because I have my own dang on issues. And yes, I love you and you're my mother and I respect you, but I just cannot. I can't right now. And yeah, they're gonna be mad because parents, they feel entitled. They feel like, you know what I'm saying, you the child, you my child, but you're not a child, but you my child. So you need to do whatever I tell you to do. And it's like, no ma'am, no sir. I love you and I respect you, but I'm my own person and I'm grown. Sometimes you got to stand your ground and you got to stand 10 toes. And sometimes, well, a lot of times, parents start to respect you more because they're like, oh, well, you really are grown. Now, some parents in return, they try to be petty and they try to pull back their resources or their help or their whatever, but they'll get over it. But they need to know that you're dead ass serious. And even if it's not your parents, even if it's your sister or older sister, I feel like it's somebody older in your life. They're going to have to know, boo-boo, this is not how this works. This is not how any of this works. Okay? So, yeah, it's time for you to stop being naive. Okay? It's time for you to delve into the things that you want to. You should stop focusing on other people right now. This is your goal right now, the Ten of Pentacles, which is stability. It is longevity. It's also inheritance. So you could have gotten somebody could have handed you, could have handed down something to you. Excuse me, it could be like an heirloom or something like that, or that could be coming up as well. Maybe you do start to inherit something, or something like that. But anywho, it's time for you to formulate some type of plan, in order to execute these goals for this new beginning. But as far as compassion though, it's going to be tough for you because you're so used to giving yourself. But you always need to stay in the now moment and remember that you're doing this for your future. Your future self is going to love you for this. Your right now self is going to hate yourself for it because you don't want to be mean. You want to be compassionate. You don't want to be mean. You do want to help. Yada, yada, yada. But your future self is going to thank you, because if you didn't do that, you wouldn't be able to do the things that you're going to be able to do in the future. If you don't put this in place right now, you're still going to be stagnant in this same place. So it's time to let that go. It's time to focus on yourself, period. Okay? And look at this, the death and rebirth at the bottom again. They got to understand this can be no more. You can't do this no more. I definitely had the plan, but do your thing. And also, let me tell you something too. Stop being so hard on yourself. Let me say it one more time. Stop being so hard on yourself. It's okay. Because a lot of times when we plan things, the universe has a different plan. So they reroute you. It's like a detour to the same destination, though. Same destination. Same destination. That route that you was going, the universe already said that wasn't it. That was not part of the plan. So instead of you taking 161, I don't want you to go there because it's a wreck over there. And this mattress is on the damn freeway. I want you to go 360. Or I want you to go 30 instead. You know what I'm saying? So don't even worry about that. Because this is why this is a thing that I had to realize within myself recently. Stop planning. Stop planning. Just do it. Even with my channel, a lot of times I have so many things, like creative ideas, like just so many things that I want to do for the channel. But every time I plan something, it goes bad. And so in return, it makes me look inconsistent, but it don't really be me. It be the universe like, no, I didn't want you to do that anyway. You should have just waited. You know what I'm saying? So, or I'll just stop speaking, like whatever it is that I want to do. I'm just going to keep it to myself and just fucking do it. And then you can discuss it whenever they see whatever the fuck it is. Okay, so that could be another thing for you too. Stop discussing your plans and keep it to yourself. Even if you know what I'm saying, I love my mother. Okay, like that is my bestie. Okay, that's my best friend. For real, for real. Like, she's my mother, but she's also my best friend. It'd be so hard for me not to tell her certain things that I be wanting to do or whatever. But it always works out in the end, and she loves it even more. When the end result is right there in front of her face, instead of me just telling her that, hey, I'm gonna do this. You know what I'm saying? But it's crazy how things be working out like that. But yeah, so that could be another thing for you. Stop saying what you gonna do and just fucking do it. Just do it. Just do it. Okay? So let's get to this last card. The 10th house. Your achievements and status in the outside world. Woo! Man. Let me tell you something. I love doing readings. I really do. Oh, and here's another thing with that. Just quick side note, and then I'm going to get to the last card. When you're doing anything spiritually, it really will drain you. And meditating often is going to be super helpful. Meditating is really like you're literally making a connection with the spirit realm and within yourself. And it takes a lot of energy. As much as you move around in the spirit world, just how you run around in the real world, like when you're working out, a meditation is like it's like a spiritual workout. After you get done working out, you have to replenish yourself. You have to rest. You know what I'm saying? It's all different kind of things that you have to do to maintain your stamina and endurance and all of that stuff. And you also have to have recovery time. It's the same shit spiritually. When you're doing things spiritually in the spirit realm, you will be tired. You will feel depleted because you are. You're expending a lot of energy. So meditate as much as you can, at least once a day. And it don't even have to be a super long meditation. It could be 5 minutes. It could be 10 minutes. I would recommend 15 minutes because I feel like those first 5 minutes, it's like a rush of thoughts, a rush of energy. Don't try to catch it. Don't try to catch the thoughts. Just let them do their thing. But the first 5 minutes, you just kind of roam a little bit. And then the next 10 minutes is like the true meditation. You know what I'm saying? So I would recommend just every day, meditate 15 minutes at least. And that will help you, that will open up a channel for you in the physical realm. And things will start happening, and you'll start experiencing things that you may not have experienced before. And if you would like an example of that, I could tell you my own personal example, but I ain't gonna say it if you don't want me to say it. But I can give you an example though. Okay, so let's get into this last card. Oh, okay. Okay, you said say it. I promise you, when I started, when I really started getting heavy into it and taking tarot seriously, or being a spiritual advisor seriously, things started happening, and I started feeling like damn Snow White. I started feeling like I was in a freaking Disney movie. Okay. Animals started coming up to me. Birds started flying near me and coming to me. Dragonflies. When I tell you I would see dragonflies everywhere that I went, I see dragonflies everywhere that I went. It was like they were protecting me in a sense. And dragonflies are like they're like transportation to the spiritual world. But that's a whole other thing. But yeah, what was I saying? Oh, squirrels and shit started coming up to me. And one night, I'm like a night owl, right? So one night I was standing on our back patio, and it was literally at night. It was like around 12. I bullshit you not. I'm on the phone. All of a sudden, this cat just starts running, like booking it, okay, as if he's like chasing a mouse or something. Like he found his prey and he's like chopping. He gone full speed ahead, and he literally stopped right in front of our patio, and he started meowing as if he was talking. It was like literally like meow, 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 meow. It sounds crazy, but I bullshit you not. I even have somebody. I have a fucking witness, but I don't communicate with that person no more. But the cat started talking, but talking in cat like language. Like it was literally sitting there, and it ran full speed, and it immediately stopped right in front of the patio, and it sat down. Like, you know how when you see the cat statues and they be on their butt, but they're like straight up and statuesque. You know what I'm saying? He literally was sitting like that in front of the patio, and he started talking, meow, 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 meow. And I was like, who cat is this? Why is this cat talking like he talking to me? Like, I know I'm not tripping. I was not high, okay? I wasn't smoking. I was not on that gotcha. I was on nothing. I had some damn juice. That's what I was on, okay? Some damn fruit juice. For real. And then another time, when I tell you, I've never seen a squirrel so goddamn gonna big, y'all. I was sitting on the front porch, okay? And I would sit there because it's like a stairwell or whatever, because it was apartments, and it's like kind of like a stairwell, um, and the sun would beam right there, right? And that's where I would meditate, and that's how I started like falling in love with meditating in the sun. That's powerful as well, but so I was meditating, and my intuition just told me like, open your eyes, yo. When I opened my eyes, tell me why it was a big, huge, fat squirrel just sitting there. I mean, like, and he just like ran up to me, and he was just sitting, and then he like sat like right across from me, like 2 feet. He sat like right across from me, and he just started like chilling and eating his fucking acorns and shit. I'm like, wait a minute, am I the goddamn animal whisperer now? Like you said, the cat whisperer. Like, what is this? Is this because I'm so connected to the spiritual realm now that, animals, they feel that beacon of light coming and radiating through me? You know what I'm saying? Um, like I just didn't understand. And then like I started seeing so many different birds, like birds, red robins, all of that. Um, Butterflies, dragonfly. Like when I tell you, the animals just started to really love me. And then that same cat, I called it Cleo. I named the cat Cleo, and I figured out where she lived. And then she figured out where the fuck I live. Okay, and she started coming to the front door, and so it was almost like she was protecting me. She had her own home. This was not a stray cat. She started like low key protecting me and shit, and it was crazy, but it was a beautiful experience, and that's the example that I'm saying. Like doing tarot and being a spiritual advisor and really just delving more into spiritual knowledge is such a beautiful thing, and it makes the world look like a whole new world, like a whole nother world, like for real, and it's beautiful. So I always recommend. I'm always open, and I don't knock anybody who has different religions or different beliefs or anything like that. I am not a religion. I am spiritual. It is what it is. But let's get to this last card. So that was my example, and it sounds crazy, but I bullshit you not. One of these days, I'm gonna have my mother on here with me, and she will tell you that all of this shit happened. Okay. Anywho, your achievements in the outside world. The first card that popped up was the Six of Wands, and the Six of Wands is about achievements. The Six of Wands is literally a success card. Like you see, she's standing on stage. It looks like she won some type of award. It looks like, she was performing, or she just got done performing. Okay. Well, damn. Y'all, it's so windy out here that it's blowing the damn sheds up. It's crazy. Anywho, This is literally a success card. Okay, right after the Six of Wands, you got the Seven of Wands, which is like about protecting your peace, standing up for yourself. You know what I'm saying? Protecting yourself, your energy. You got the Seven of Swords. It's kind of like getting away, kind of like escaping or thinking that you escaped from something. And then you got the Six of Pentacles here, which is about give and take. It's about reciprocity, charity, and things like that. So for me, I feel like with this new beginning, if this is some type of business, you could be in music or whatever you want to get in, you will find success. But you need to learn that along the way, it's going to be a lot of bumps. It's going to be a lot of shit that you don't agree with. It's going to be a lot of shit that, could trigger you or make you feel a certain type of way, make you feel bad, sad. You know what I'm saying? People, they're going to have opinions, yada, yada, yada. Fuck that. Okay? Fuck them. Stay focused on yourself. There will be bumps, but there will be falls. But get your ass back up. Get back on that fucking bike and keep doing what you're doing. And you will receive the reciprocity that you believe that you deserve in whatever industry that you're trying to get into. And also, again, with that point that I went to earlier, understand that achievements come from within first. Okay? You need to congratulate yourself first before you try to get any congratulations from anybody else. Do you truly feel like you deserve congratulations? And if you don't, why don't you? You've worked very hard to get to where you want to be and where you are. Okay? Give yourself more credit than you already currently do. I feel like you don't give yourself enough credit for how far that you've come. You may not have everything that you want right now. So fucking what? It's okay. You're going to get there. You're going to get there when you're supposed to get there. But look at everything that you've done thus far and congratulate yourself. Pat yourself on the back. You did a fucking great job. You did a good job. Okay? You did great. And you need to tell yourself that. Even if you have to tell yourself that every single day, you did a good job. You went through this, and this, and you still here. And you still going. And you're still able to get up and go some fucking more. So, congratulate yourself and stop trying to escape from the work that you know that you need to do within yourself. I feel like you need to work more on creating boundaries, because I feel like people, like I said earlier, they feel so entitled to you. So it's like they kind of have the energy of, if I ask Bianca, or if I tell Bianca this, she gonna do it, or if I ask Bianca this, she's gonna do it for me off the rip. No, it shouldn't be like that, because first off, do that person do the same thing for you? And if they don't, then I ain't saying you got to say fuck them, but put yourself first. Period. Put yourself first. That's all I'm saying. And that's just that on that. But also, let me see. So I keep seeing this purple crystal. Let's see. Well, you can kind of see it. That purple crystal is an amethyst. So you may resonate with that. Amethyst or rose quartz crystal. You may resonate with that. That also may help you. Oh, and another thing is chakras. You need to work on your chakras. All you have to do is look it up. Look it up and do your best to understand, and then sit and meditate to try to get your own understanding. The first chakra is your root chakra. It is about your foundation, your stability. 10 toes down, literally, like your foundation. Work on your foundation. If you have anxiety or depression or anything like that, work on that, or get some help for that. Um, get your money situations together. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you need to pay some people back, or whatever it is for you. Every situation is different, but just research the chakras. Um, I have a few videos on chakras. I didn't even finish the series that I was doing with the chakra messages, but I feel like they deserve their own videos for just the actual chakras themselves instead of tarot. Um, so I will eventually do that. Um, but just do your research for now. Do your own research for now. And forever, hell, always do your own research. Always. Yes, I'm a spiritual advisor, but I don't have all the answers. Yes, my name is JaxDaGoddess, but I don't have all the answers. Erica Badu said a man that knows something knows that he knows nothing at all. Right? Every time I think I know something, I find out some other shit and I don't know nothing. So, yeah, that's how it be. Let me see what you said. Thank you. I appreciate that. Everything resonates, and thanks for the advice. Oh, thank you. Share it if you feel comfortable, please. Don't forget to keep your notification bell. I don't even got to tell you that because B, you be on it, honey. B done supported me from the jump. So thank you for everything. So for my other knowledge seeker, would you like a reading? Or, I mean, if you just want to talk, you know what I'm saying? That's fine. Whatever feels comfortable to you, but hello, and you're welcome here. Let me see. Do you have any questions? Would you like a reading? A free reading? It's free. It's free. It is free. Meanwhile, I'm going to be eating on my snack. Y'all, my fiance, he loves these. And he put me on to these. They're so good. I get a little ASMR. You said what I got planned for today? Today, what am I playing today? Remember I told you I don't like to plan no more, but I'm going to record some short readings, like literally the shorts. You know how they have the shorts on YouTube. I'm going to record those today, and get back in the swing of doing that. I feel like people resonate more with my short readings than my extended readings. Even though I did a poll on my community tab, everybody was saying that they love the extendeds more, which it was only a few people. It was just a couple of people. But I don't know. People just resonate with the shorts more. They don't be doing the extendeds like they be doing the shorts. So I'm going to do that, and also work on my computer. And also, y'all, I'm going to start selling digital products soon. Not I already have my Amazon store, but it's not that. It's more like flyers or thumbnails, and backgrounds, and making wallpapers and stuff like that. Ever since I started doing like digital stuff for YouTube, like how I have my little commercials and stuff, and um, if you've been here long enough, you'll know that like my banner. Let me show you. Let me show you. Like the banner on here is different, um, and all of that. I just love. I came across this. It was sort of like a hobby, you know what I'm saying? But I realized that I started to love like making different things. You know what I'm saying? I love how creative you can be. I love the different colors and aesthetics and stuff like that. And so I'm getting into digital designing, and eventually I'll be making websites, but I have to make my own first and see how that works out. But it's just a kind of process. That's another reason why I have kind of been low key on here, because I have really been working on other things. Because yes, as much as I love tarot, and I love doing these and I love helping, that's not my only passion. Um, and I'm just trying to make everything legit. I want to make everything seamless for my customers, for the people who support and all of that. I'm just trying to get everything looking professional, nice, and good, and also be helping other people be able to look professional and nice. And so yeah, that's what I've been doing. That's what I'm pretty much gonna do right now. Um, and I just be working on the page, and I be trying to be more engaged with my supporters and subscribers, and I love to call y'all my knowledge seekers. Um, I just love to connect with y'all for real and inspire. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all are literally, well, not necessarily witnessing, but you are witnessing. You know what I'm saying? So much growth. That's why sometimes I have to take time back, because this channel can take a lot. You know what I'm saying? And putting yourself out there and trying to run a business, um, and having a business mindset is a lot. It's a lot you have to put into it. That's why some people, they think that, oh, you can just do this and this and this, and everything's gonna go well, and it's gonna go like this, and da da da. No, with entrepreneurialism, it is very tough. You have to have solid people that are in your corner. It's gonna help you, because you're not gonna always be at a great financial space. Even when you do get to a great financial space, um, a lot of times you could have droughts. You know what I'm saying? And it just is what it is. That's just how business goes. And you have to have solid people in your corner. You have to have a solid vision in mind, and you have to be consistent with yourself. And it's a fight every day. That's why one of my posts, on my entrepreneurial post for the tips, yeah, I said serious about entrepreneurship. I put do something towards your goals every single day. I mean that, because if you don't, you'll start to get complacent with where you are. Then you'll start to feel bad because you're not where you want to be, and all of this stuff. And you just have to keep going. Nobody, if you do get some shit overnight, success overnight, usually it does not last. Some people, they do find loopholes and make it last, but um, realistically, it's better to grow gradually. It's better to grow gradually. It's so much better to grow gradually. The next thing I put was, it will get hard, but never give up. Stop comparing, because your situation is unique, and explore your social networks via computer, and get familiar with the ins and outs. When I said that, um, when I said explore with the computer, I say that because a lot of times on the phone, you don't have the same thing as you do on the computer. Like as far as the background details of how you want to run your channel, how you want to run, um, you know what I'm saying, your community tabs and stuff like that, like the ins and outs of your social media. Even if it's on Instagram, like you can control your analytics and insights and stuff like that better on the computer as a business entrepreneur, um, business minded person. It takes a lot, but but anywho, does anybody else have any? If y'all want a reading or anything before I go, I've been on here for an hour and it doesn't even feel like it. I might go over to Facebook. Yeah, I might go over to Facebook. I done broke my banana. And also, if you catch this live later, let me know in the comments, like what would you like to see from me? Um, what type of content would you like to see? Let me know what you've liked thus far. Um, and engage. You know, talk to me. Even if you just want to say hi. Hi. I don't bite, y'all. Except for this food. I don't bite this food. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Well, anywho, it was great talking with y'all. Um, I just put some new notebooks up on my Amazon store. I think the ladies would more so like it, or feminine energies would more so like it. But I do have things on there for men as well, and I'm just getting better and better. I'm going to do another series of um, zodiac notebooks because I wasn't really happy with the first ones that I put out because I mean they're the first ones. You know, every time you do something first, well, a lot of times when you do something first or for the first time, you don't end up liking it later on anyway because you get better and better. So, um, I'm going to make some new zodiac notebooks, and the aesthetic will be more pleasing to the eye. I'm gonna say that. So, anywho, y'all don't forget to like, subscribe, share, comment. Let me know if y'all even resonated with the message that B got today. Comment. Don't forget to like and all of that stuff. It helps. Um, I mean, if you would like to shout out, if you have a channel, or if you have something that you would like to um, put on here or promote or whatever, put it in the comments, honey. Put it in the comments, okay? And any link that you need from me will be in the comments or in the description box or in the description box. And yeah, that's all I got for y'all today. I love y'all so much. The shorts are going to be coming up, and I will see y'all soon.